Hi, how you doing? How's it doing? Go. For today's video, I'm going to talk about skincare tips, your basic skincare rules, what to put on your face, what not to put on your face, and what not. What's good for your face, To start off, I think it is crucial for you to know what type of skin do you have. Do you have an oily skin, a dry skin, an oily to combination type of skin, which I do, which means you have a very oily T-zone and a very dry cheek areas. And if you have a normal skin, my oily skin is deceiving everyone on Instagram that I have a glowing skin. It's oil. I have an oily skin. So you have to know your skin type first, because most of the products you use will depend on your skin type, because you can't use the products for dry skin. You have an oily skin. So the basic rules for skincare: cleansing, toning, moisturizing, exfoliating, and protecting your skin. The first is cleansing your face, which is your facial wash, what type of facial wash you should use. If you have an oily skin, I would recommend for you to use a milky kind of texture, and I would go for a foamy, which I am using right now. And if you have a dry skin, you would want to go for a foamy texture and more to a milky texture. A milky texture to moisturize your face even more. I wash my face 2 times a day, and I have 2 kinds of facial wash for day and night. I think it's best for you to wash your face 2 or 3 times a day, because I bet that's a lot of people would do. I wouldn't go for more than 3 times a day because it will over dry your skin and your skin will be flaky. When cleansing your face, I'd recommend for you to use Clarisonic or Pobling, because it is good stuff and it will clean your face more thoroughly and more bagus than just using your hands. You can use a Clarisonic, which is kind of pricey. This is the cheaper kind of Clarisonic. I got this for free. Or you can use a Pobling, which is crazy soft. No, this is my housemate's. I usually use this stuff for when I have like a heavy makeup on my face, and this stuff will try. And this stuff is good to cleanse your face. You can always use just a face brush, which is much more cheaper. It does the same job. The next thing after you've cleansed your face is toning. Now, toning is something liquidy, which is to help to restore your pH balance of your skin after you have washed your face with a facial wash. If you have an oily skin, I'd recommend for you to use a salicylic toner, because it will absorb the oil, and no, you don't want to use that if you have a dry skin. After toning is moisturizing, which is crucial. Since I have a very oily skin, I don't really use a moisturizer in Malaysia, but I use a lot of moisturizer in Jordan because my skin is very dry here. And if you have an oily skin, I'd recommend for you to use just a light moisturizer, because you don't want to get your face extra oily. There's different types of moisturizer. You can find a serum, a cream, gel, emulsion, blah blah blah. So you just use whatever that suits your skin best. The next is exfoliating. Now, for me, exfoliating is extremely important because it will remove your dead skin cell on your face, which will just clog your pores if you have a large pores like I do. So if you exfoliate your skin, it will get rid of the dead skin cells, and you won't have all the blackheads, because your dead skin cell will clog your pores and mix with sebum, and that's what caused you blackheads. I usually exfoliate 3 times a day, 3 times a week. No, not 3 times a day. You don't want to do that. Once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. For me, I exfoliate 3 times a week using a scrub. The last one is protection. Now, some people really use a sunblock to go out daily. For me, I just use something that contains SPF. In my product, and my CC cream or my BB cream is just enough for me. I usually use SPF 15 or 30 is okay for me. but you would want to use a sunblock if you're going to a summer vacation. Okay, because you will burn. The next thing is kind of long, but bear with me. I'm going to talk about the good stuff and the bad stuff for your face. Which one to start? Stuff that I'm going to tell you about is usually what I would say perempuan Melayu usually do. First is scrubbing lemon straight on your face. Now, it's lemon. As you all know, or maybe if you don't know, I'm going to tell you right now that lemon is way too acidic to be put on your face directly, and even more to scrub it with sugar or rice grain. Usually people do with both of that. Just know that lemon is very acidic, and we have a normal pH balanced skin, which is, can't remember, but lemon is acidic and it will irritate your skin, and it is a damaging substance for your skin if you use it daily or even weekly, seriously. Because our skin is already protected with the lipid bilayer, which is a moist barrier to keep your face intact. If you scrub lemon on your face, it will disrupt all the lipid bilayers, and your skin will be more vulnerable to everything. Probably. Most of you are watching this video and just thinking, what? No, aku nak scrub, okay lemon. Dekat muka aku jadi putih, makin lagi putih udah kau. You're scrubbing lemon all over your face. Your beautiful face, you're scrubbing it all. Corrosive. Clorox. Untuk toilet. The next one is baking soda. Now I know a lot of people, especially Melayu punya perempuan, usually put baking soda all over their face. But just know that baking soda is an alkaline, and you would want to use any stuff that is too acidic or too alkaline for your face, because we, as I just said just now, we have a normal pH skin balance type of whatever, so you don't want to mess with that. But you could use it for a mild exfoliation, but I would recommend it daily or weekly or maybe monthly. It's okay, but just know that scientifically it's not really good and it's not really healthy for your skin. Another one is, I bet this is the most famous, because I was in boarding school, and probably everyone did this in front of me, and I never did it though, but I don't know, they said that it worked, especially if you have acne. Toothpaste. There's a reason why it's called toothpaste, because it's for your teeth, not for your face. Toothpaste is again alkaline, too alkaline for your face. It's for your teeth, by the way. And I don't know, maybe some of you really tried it and it really worked, but again, I'm telling you, scientifically it's not healthy for your skin, and also it's dry. Also, usually toothpaste contains mint, which is an irritant for your skin. Okay, mint is an irritant. Another one is alcohol. I'm sure probably most of the products you use contains alcohol if you check the ingredient list, but you must know that we have a bad alcohol and a good alcohol. Mostly you will see bad alcohols in products for oily skin, because bad alcohols are solvent alcohols, which dissolve oil and will make your skin drier. The good alcohols are emollient alcohols, which is just lipid oil, and they are cetyl alcohols, cetyl alcohol, lanolin alcohol, or stearyl alcohol, and these stuffs are good alcohols. For bad alcohols, there are solvent alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, ethanol, methanol, SD alcohol, or just alcohol. Now it actually depends, because if I wouldn't really care much if the bad alcohols are listed towards the bottom of the list of ingredients. Now, how you read your list of ingredients is you will read from the top to the bottom, right? So the top contains most of the products in this stuff, most of the stuff in this product, and last is towards the bottom. So usually the first one you will see is water, because most of the products in your facial products is water. I usually check the ingredient list before I purchase the products, just to see what's in it, what's the good stuff and the bad stuff. And because I know that my skin is very sensitive to fragrance, so I would buy products if the fragrance is listed at the very top or at the middle. because if it's lower, then it's just fine for me. Fragrance. Now, I bet most of you don't really know about fragrance, because I bet most of people really like if their facial products contain fragrance, because it gives you the soothing, nice, great smell effect. But actually it's an irritant. It is more irritant to your skin if you have a very sensitive skin like I do. For example, I'm not trying to talk bad about Body Shop, but it didn't do much on my skin actually. It didn't do anything on my skin actually, except for making my skin itchy and tingling and burning. I didn't know why until I found out that fragrance actually is an irritant. And so I checked the ingredient list. And so, for example, this Body Shop Vitamin C Daily Moisturizer SPF 30. I use this because of their SPF and because my skin is very dry here. It is heavily fragranced with orange scent, and the perfume is quite at the middle of the ingredient list. And no wonder, because my face was itchy and burning and tingling every time I used this product. So I stopped and it was okay. I also used a toner, what was it? A seaweed toner, if I'm not mistaken, from Body Shop, and yes, it did the same thing to me. My skin was burning, itching, tingling, blah blah blah. And upon withdrawal of that product, my skin became good again. So you won't want fragrance in your stuff, except for example, this clay mask. The perfume is at third last in the ingredient list, and it did nothing to my skin, so I just continue using it and no harm. Now we are moving to the good stuff. Good stuff. Honey. Honey is an extremely wonderful moisturizer for your skin. Yes, honey. You can put honey on your face as long as you want honey. Best type of honey is pure honey or manuka honey. It is better unprocessed than the ones that are processed in the supermarket, but that one is also, you know, it's good for you to use, but more beneficial if you use the pure raw honey and raw manuka honey. I've been using this Innisfree mask, manuka honey Innisfree mask, and this mask are so good. I am going to talk about my facial skin products. Because a lot of you have been requesting what I use for my skin, and I will share it with you guys for my next video, inshallah. Most of them are Japanese and Korean products, because Korean products have been so good to my face lately. Oat. It's a very good moisturizer for your skin, and you can just buy oat from the supermarket, blend it, and make it a mask. Just make sure that you're not gluten intolerant, in case if you have allergic to gluten. The next thing is aspirin. Aspirin is very good for your acne. Instead of using toothpaste, which I just mentioned just now, take it as a paste and just put it on your acne, because aspirin is an anti-inflammation, so it will work so fast to reduce the inflammation for your acne. The next thing is eggs. You can use eggs for your mask, your DIY homemade mask, because egg will tighten your pore, but temporarily. It's good for oily skin because it absorbs your oil, so use oil. I mean, use egg. Next is aloe vera. Aloe vera. Yes, aloe vera. Aloe vera is very good for your skin. It is just good. Just use it. Okay, I've been using this Nature Republic Soothing and Moisture Aloe Vera 92%, and it is aloe vera is specifically good for burn skin. Next is clay mask. Clay mask is good for pores, blackheads, and oily skin, because it absorbs oil, clear your pores. I had a very serious issues with blackheads for years, and upon using some of the products that I am using right now, it is greatly reduced, and I will mention them on my next video. Next is charcoal. Charcoal is good for oily skin because it absorbs oil. But recently I've heard people using charcoal on their teeth to whiten up their teeth. I kind of think that charcoal is kind of a more abrasive for your teeth. I mean, it's good for your skin, but I don't think it's really good for your teeth because teeth are enamels and our face is skin. Or hearing people using charcoal for your teeth is actually kind of freaky because your enamel will be damaged, all gone. Normally our teeth is translucent in color, which means it's a little bit yellowish, not really that white, because if you're freaking kapo putih, it means you're not healthy. I may still have the title of dental student, but seriously I probably read more about enamel than you do. So actually that's it. If you have any questions or any more advice, or if I said something wrong, you can correct me, no problem. I'd like to know, so share the comment down below. Oh, it rhymes. Okay, the blinking merah. Okay, boleh ciao. Wait,